It's National Poetry Day 2020. Last week I took on the baton of Bristol City Poet for the next couple of years, and I read my first poem there, which was to set out my stall as City Poet. And I decided that because so many parties had been cancelled, so many festivals, so many events had been cancelled, that I'd bring a party in a poem. And also I wanted it to make it a poem, a party of poems, as it were. So it's a very poemy party. And I thought I'd wear my sort of party wear. I've got my dinosaurs on, I've got my 2 layers of sequins, practical, and that I would share it with you now. Party Poem 2020. Welcome to this poem, which is all the cancelled parties. You don't need an invitation other than that title, Party Poem, but feel free to imagine one in twirly cursive writing on fancy perfumed paper, or ping arriving as a text, or, if you're that way inclined, which I am, an official calendar event, survey attached. You've RSVP'd with your eyes and or ears, so let's head inside, away from this corridor where you've hung up your ideas about poems, thankfully, because this whole party is full of poems. Poems stood around the buffet, removing cling film from shining trays of lingo, pondering which delicious verbs to nibble, plunging a ladle into a lustrous crystal punch bowl full of a drink. A drink, perhaps, you'll each be able to describe in HD 3D smell-o-vision as exactly the one you desired. You go to find the host. Whose party is this anyway? The music shuffles days, decades, centuries, sonata to reggae, gamelan to techno, mid-track, as though the DJ is wired into everyone's heads. Then some new style of music nobody's ever heard, but sways to in tones that poetry noise. Room after room, full of poems, each a party, each a world. Some opening lines seem nice enough. Then this poem which introduces you to all their friends. You'll keep in touch. Maybe there's a poem you'll make official, live with, framed on your wall. On the stairs, poems touch screen scroll, upload themselves on a digital fizz of hearts. As you pass, this other huddle of zip-lipped, collar-starched poems hiss. Those other poems aren't even poems. But you smile politely, move on, to find the bathroom. Knock. Wait. Inside, some poems overdone it. Said the wrong thing again to that other poem they love, a second-hand smorgasbord of words, words, words everywhere. Their hair is full of exclamation marks, held back by a friendly editor. Let's get you tidied up, in a taxi, yeah? Washing, re-washing at your hands, your mind is a dance floor of potential, your eyes a glitter of question marks. You are a poem in the mirror. As you set out from this party poem, this rainbow of houses, this high-rise, this woodland, this high-rise woodland rainbow house, you'll glide through rolling streets where poems flit between phone lines, poems claw through side alley bins, and this poem ferries you home now, its engine warm and humming. Have a great National Poetry Day, and I hope that the day is a party in its own way. See ya.